But yeah, I mean, I think it was just time. Sometimes it was just time. Like I can tell you situations where nothing even happened. We just stopped calling each other because it was just time. It had run its course. Hello, Incredible One. Darnyelle A. Jervey here. So excited to welcome you to another episode of Incredible Factor TV. Now, if you ask me, this is a place you must be if you want to learn how to grow your business, period. It's the month of October. That means it's the month of Blake. All month long, our creative director, Blake, is asking the questions. What you got for me this time?
Yeah, we back. Felt like that.
Why don't you come and ask the question from the front of the camera? They haven't seen you in a while.
Okay.
You know, we get those comments that people want to see more of Blake.
Oh, make me feel like I'm somebody. Okay.
You are somebody.
Hello, I'm here.
You're so crazy.
It's me, Blake, the brain. Okay.
Okay, what is your question?
Okay, I have two good questions, but I think I'm gonna save one for next month, right?
Okay.
Here's the question. You want it to be like, you want it to be hard?
I just want you to ask me whatever question you'd like to ask.
Okay.
You decide.
Here it is. It's October. This is your what? How many years you been in business?
9.
This is your 9th year. So it means you got a lot of stories, a lot of successes, a lot of failures. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me what has been the hardest thing to overcome in this 9-year journey.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
That is good. I feel like you asked me that question before,
I
but
said, well, not.
the hardest thing to overcome.
It could be family. It could be anything. What was the
Hardest thing to overcome in 9
It could have been
years.
loneliness. It could have been anything.
The hardest thing to overcome.
Before my man Bernard put a ring on that thing, you know what I'm talking about?
I got nothing. The hardest thing to there's not been anything that has been so hard that I couldn't get through it. So one thing I will say is that I'm a woman of faith, and I trust and believe in God in all things. And I know that if he brings me to something, it's because it's for my good and I'm going to get to the other side. And I know that's going to happen because every test is to bring forth a testimony so that I can help somebody else. By the experience that I've had, I'm kind of stalling because I'm trying to come up with the hardest thing, but I really can't think of the hardest thing. Okay, all right.
That's question number 2.
Okay, what's question number 2?
How do you reconcile with someone from the past who you had a falling out with?
Oh, that's a good question. You don't. No. I think it depends on the circumstances. I tend to believe that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if you're at the point of needing to determine if reconciliation is the answer, that means that they just had a season. And you got to pray on that. You need to see whether or not you're supposed to resurrect the relationship, because sometimes you're not supposed to. They made the attempt to come back in, but it's not the place. This is why you have to be tapped into your spirit. The alignment is so important that you are able to discern whether they're for your good or if they're to cause a distraction to keep you from something that you're really supposed to be doing. If it is true reconciliation that is supposed to happen, then I would say you really need a process that allows you to first listen or acknowledge, what it is that they have to say. It's hard when you've been hurt or you feel like you've been wronged to listen, but I would tell you to get pen and paper and listen to what it is that they have to say, and then acknowledge what they've said to you, and then share what it is that you feel you need to say. And then from there, if you are mutually agreeing that reconciliation is still the goal, then develop an action plan together of how you're going to put the relationship back together. But know that, trust is earned. And if you feel like the trust has been broken, just make sure that it's what you really want to do and that you're not doing it for the wrong reasons. Again, that's why alignment and being tapped in and discerning in your spirit is so, so very important, because you could end up jacking yourself up and derail your destiny. Your destiny is still your destiny, but you may sidetrack it and derail the amount of time it takes for you to get there because you got distracted by something that wasn't for you. So I think that is really, really important. And you'll definitely want to join me for the after party, because I want to share a little bit more insight into the process and who you need to be before you can even entertain the possibility of reconciliation. Remember, there was a reason you fell out. And if the reason you fell out was substantial enough to create a fallout and it wasn't petty, then honor that and validate and make sure that something has really changed in that person and in the situation to make the possibility of moving back in the direction of relationship possible. But now I want to hear from you. What's your 2 cents? What do you do? And you can answer either of the questions, right? So for the amount of time that you've been in business, what's the hardest thing that you've had to overcome? Or how do you deal with the possibility of reconciliation from someone who's fallen out of your life and or your business? I can't wait to hear from you when you join us for the after party that goes down on our blog immediately following the episode. And if you enjoy this episode, do yourself a favor and subscribe. You can do it right here by hitting the subscribe key. Then go ahead, use social media, and share it with your friends, fans, and followers. And if you have decided that you are ready to take your business to the next level, it's October, which means that 2018 is just around the corner. 18 is the number of abundance. If you want abundance in your business in 2018, we should probably connect, and you should get your hands on our free audio CD, The 7 Critical Mistakes That Even Smart Entrepreneurs Must Avoid for Clients, Connection, and Cash Flow. This bad boy right here will really set your business up to experience growth at the next level. It will also open up the opportunity for you to have a conversation with a member of my team so that we can guide you based on what we offer to take your business to the next level. This has been Darnyelle A. Jervey from Incredible Factor TV saying be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.